Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my makeup tutorials. This time it's for Speedwagon. So first things first, make sure you have on your cosplay. I would recommend leaving the jacket off for this and have your base makeup on and your hair in a wig cap. Now I don't wear circle lenses for Speedwagon since I already have darker eyes, but if you guys wanted to, I would wear a brown pair. So the first thing we're going to do is take my Urban Decay primer potion and prime my eyelid. Then I'm going to take my face powder and just set my eyelids. Then to start contouring, I'm going to take the NYX contour color in Sculpt and start contouring my nose using a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Starting at the beginning of my eyebrow, then working it down my nose and back into my eyebrow a bit. And contouring the end and underneath my nose too. Also contour your Cupid's bow. And underneath your bottom lip. And then this is optional, but I like to contour a little bit of a cleft chin for Speedwagon. I think it just adds a little bit more character to his face. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And then I contour the underneath outside edges of my eyes. And then taking that same contour color, I go in and start contouring my cheekbones, starting at the higher point of my cheekbone. Don't forget to contour your jawline too, and your neck. And then taking a darker contour, now using that same darker contour color, take a eyeliner brush and carefully from the beginning of your eyebrow, make this line down the side of your nose that comes out past your under eye. Does that make sense? Just you can see what I'm doing here. And do this for both sides. This kind of mimics these little lines that Speedwagon has on his face. Then make sure you take a fluffy eyeshadow brush and blend that out. You don't want it to be too harsh of a line, but you don't want it to be invisible either. You can go back and redefine it as needed. Then taking my NYX palette, I'm going to go for a dark matte brown and start shading my eyes. So take an eyeshadow brush and put some in the outer corners, then blend it inwards in a straight line. Now onto the marks he has under his eyes. So what I do is I take that same eyeliner brush and using that same dark brown color we used for our eyeshadow, I start with a little line kind of going around the outside of your under eye, and I try to form it into a loose, kind of soft triangle. And I believe what this is supposed to emphasize is that he has dark under eye bags. So you can see I'm taking my time blending this and forming it loosely into a downward pointing triangle. And then after I did the other side, I'm blending this further. I'm blending it more into the inner corners, and then I'm taking my face powder and just fixing it, making it a little bit sharper. And again, blending it in my inner corner more than my outer corner. And then when you have that done, now it's on to eyebrows. So take a spoolie brush and brush them down and straight out. As flat down and as straight as you can get them to be. And then taking an angled brush and a very dark brown matte eyeshadow. You don't want to use black because I find that's a little bit harsh, a little bit too harsh, so take a very dark brown. Start lining up your eyebrows with the inner corner of your eye. Make it like a very straight line. And then once you're past that little part, you can highlight your nose if you want to. The reason I do this after my eyebrow is because I find I get some powder on my nose from the eyeshadow, so you can do the highlighting after you start your eyebrow. So go in and highlight your nose, your cupid's bow, and your chin, and the little high points of your cheek. So then going back to your eyebrows, I find they're the focal point of Speedwagon's face, definitely. So take that dark brown eyeshadow in your angle brush and draw it straight and blocky as you can, like straight across, and then angle it down where your natural arch goes down, because his aren't complete straight blocks, they actually do angle downwards. And then take your time filling them in because you want to get them nice and dark. Speedwagon has very dark eyebrows. I mean, they're supposed to be black, but I think dark brown looks much nicer. And again, try your best to make them as square and blocky as you can. And now that your eyebrows are done, it's on to lips. If you have really pigmented lips like me, take some creamy kind of concealer and lightly dab some on your lips. You don't want too much concealer because you don't want to have concealer lips, but just block out some of the color. And then take a fluffy eyeshadow brush and apply some matte brown eyeshadow to your upper lip. Now onto eyeliner. I'm going to take my NYX Super Skinny marker in black and line my eyes. I'm going to keep the line evenly the same size across my whole lid and then form it into a small straight out wing at the ends. Then I also go ahead and line a bit, like 3/4 of my under eye, and smudge that in a bit. Then take your favorite mascara, mine is by MAC, and apply it to your upper and bottom lashes. And now onto his face scar. Since Speedwagon has an older scar, it's brown, so what I use for this is a NYX eyebrow marker. You guys are welcome to use whatever you like best though, like if that's a eyeliner or a pencil, something that's in brown but has a little bit of a warmer pink tone to it, I think would work really well, but this is just what works well for me. So carefully on the left side of your face, make a squiggly line that goes up towards the inner corner of your eye, kind of where we drew those contour lines on the side of our nose earlier. And bring it down to where your face contour is. It doesn't go on his entire face, it kind of starts a little bit above his jawline. You can look at reference images, those always help too. Now, another thing I like to do for Speedwagon is give him like frown lines. So taking that dark contour color and a really thin brush, kind of scrunch your eyebrows together like you're frowning, and contour right in where your natural lines are. And now one last optional thing. I explained rigid collagen in my Kakyoan makeup tutorial, but now I'm gonna actually show you guys what this stuff does. So what it's supposed to do is make your scars look more realistic. So you can go and brush this on your face scar if you want to. You don't have to, but it gives the effect of a deepened scar. So real carefully brush this on and you will see that it starts to dry out your skin is what it does in that specific area, and it will deepen, like you'll feel it tug on your skin a bit. So basically you just apply this layer after layer, and each layer you add will make it deeper. Now, I don't know if you guys can see the effect here, but it has deepened my skin. I tried to smile to show you guys what it did, but it deepens your skin. Now, to show you guys how to take this off, all you have to do is just peel it off. You can see it looks a little gross, but you just peel it off. It'll take some of your scar makeup with it. I just wanted to peel it off because I didn't want this on my face all day, because it will leave lines. If you have it on for a while, it will leave a line for a little while. But it doesn't hurt too bad when you peel it off. Just make sure you don't get it in any facial hair or anything like that. So I went and touched up my scar makeup. And then put on the wig and the rest of your cosplay. And you are done! Make sure you fluff up your Speedwagon wig, as he is quite the ragamuffin. Anyway, now you're ready to yell at things, break out fights on Ogre Street, thaw arms with your hot abs, and be the meddling Speedwagon. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful, and I will catch you guys later in another tutorial. Bye!